Hello. Just waiting on Witchy. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you? So, what are you doing tonight? It's the one-legged witchy woman. Really, her name's Laura, but she's coming. She's my partner in crime. She'll be here soon. Uh, so, what are you doing? Are you doing any crafty stuff? Crocheting. I love crocheting. It's so relaxing to just zone into it. So you were relaxing with crocheting, and then you realized that there were crazy people live at this time of night. Well, hello. I've been visiting and doing weird stuff. With weird stuff. But that's what I do, weird stuff. Eight.
Weird stuff that harass your hubber for ice cream.
That's what I do. Thank you, Hubber.
Sorry, thought it was open already.
It's okay.
Witchy and Elza.
Yeah. They only let us come on late at night because we're way too destructive during the day. Could you imagine a live stream with the two of us if we weren't actually half comatose? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stupid. I signed up for these things and I don't know when they're due. Oh, there we go. 7:31. I can do that one. All right. So let me figure out what. 7. 1. 7:15. Okay, these are the ones I want. 12, 7:15, 7:7. This is probably the one I should do first. All right. Mini pocket letters. Dragonflies. Okay, I can do those. Those are all my swaps. I do probably a month. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus I have 2 swaps currently on my channel that I'm doing. And then I have like 3 or 4 more that I've already sent out. This is how I keep track of 30 to 40 swaps a month. I'm prolific. Okay. Okay, these are mini pocket letters, dragonflies. I can do that. I swap. Pocket letters, artist trading cards, artist trading coins, altered puzzle pieces, cards, altered bags, flip books, mini journals, bookmarks, regular pocket letters, any kind of paper craft known to man. And then on my channel, I do my mystery swap, so I never know what that's going to be or what I'm going to make. All right, which is coming. Get her set up here. So I'm about to split the screen. Get my partner in crime here. So I see there's a few viewers. Say hello. Say hello to me.
Hey.
Hi, baby.
What you doing?
There's people in here, but nobody wants to talk to us.
Oh, really? Hang on, I'm not on YouTube. I gotta.
We have one nice lady who's talking to us. Hey.
I lost my cursor. Okay, there we go. I'm all thrown off. Hey,
I'll
everybody.
talk to the nice lady.
Hey, Apple.
Apple Pecan, do you have a real name we can say? I just feel weird calling you Apple Pecan. I'm in Vegas. That's not a good thing.
Have you seen Kennedy around?
Haven't seen her in 2 days.
She made a post, something about hurting people. She deleted it. It hurt people's feelings. I don't know. Drama. Always
That's our drama girl. So Apple Pecan's name is Jeannie.
Jeannie. Well, hi, Jeannie.
Jeannie.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Elz.
Also known
And
as Witchy.
that's right. It's my witchy. And we're kind of
Apparently so.
okay. So Laura, so this is what I was talking about earlier. You got to see this. I don't know what to do with it yet.
Okay. What you got?
Hold on, it'll come up in a second. It's a stupid delay.
Yeah. Oh, pretty.
It's different, right?
Are those flowers?
No. And it actually has texture. It is ink dyed cotton.
Oh, wow. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, and I just don't know what to do with it yet because I want to put it in a video.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it on this tag. I just don't know what to do with it.
I'm in Central Standard Time and she's in Pacific Standard Time. Jeannie. I'm in Louisiana and she's in Vegas. So is that going to be in your dark blue journal or what? Or you? Yeah, because it's pretty. It'll go.
What to do with it? In a lot of colors too.
I love the blue.
I know, I do too.
Oh, another Southern girl. All right. I wonder who's lurking.
It's T. She lurking. I know she
Well,
thinks she's sneaky.
I wish she would come in and go live with us, Turkey.
I know, that would just be dangerous, wouldn't it? So I made it in a bunch of colors with a bunch of different kinds of ink
Mm-hmm.
to see what works the best. And the red is Tattered Angels.
I love Tattered Angels. Mm-hmm.
And then the orange one is Distress. That's Distress Spray.
Okay.
The purple is like a liquid, just a drip ink. Alcohol ink, not good. It's not good.
I don't mess with inks too much. They get on my nerves.
And then the blue one and the green one both are Mr. Huey's. So
I love the purple. What did you use that one?
This one is
The
just
purple?
the regular. It's just the regular alcohol inks,
Oh, okay.
and they dry too quick to really do it.
Oh, okay. Well, they're still pretty. Love the colors.
I love the colors too. They're real vivid.
Mm-hmm. I never thought about using them on fabric. They seem to work really well. Bye, Jeannie.
Bye,
Nice to
Jeannie.
meet you.
Come see
Good
us
night.
again. Did you see what I named the?
Man, there's nobody up.
Nope. Hubbers.
Hey, Hubbers. Well, at least we don't have to worry about trying to keep up with the chat.
Exactly. So I got a whole bunch of new swaps to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I refuse to do any of the Christmas in July.
Oh God, yeah, I don't get that, but whatever. I
Oh, it
guess
just
that's for
drives me.
people that just. I guess they just can't wait for December to get here, so they want to
I
do
mean,
it twice.
don't get me wrong. I do understand there are some crafts. If you're going to be giving it, you need to start it now.
Yeah, that's like I'm starting Halloween now.
Right. I have 2 quilts that I have to make.
Oh my God.
One for my grandbaby, one for Alexa's number 2 hubby. And so the baby one, that's not a big deal. That's like a throw blanket.
Right.
But his has got to be, at least big enough to fit his 6'2" butt.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
What good does a blanket, put it over you and go to snuggle into it and your toes pop out?
Right. Yeah, I like a good roomy throw.
Now, I made one for number 1 hubby, and
Mm-hmm.
her number 1 hubby, he had a friend who was in the hospital, really sick, like on death's door,
Oh
and
dear.
she was constantly cold, and
Yeah.
so she was talking to him on the phone, and she's just they the only time I'm warm is when they bring me like one of those warm blankets out of the warmer. And then
Mm-hmm.
it's heavy, because then it's just heavy. And
Right.
so he grabbed his quilt that I had just made for him like 3-4 months before and took it up to her.
And that did the trick, huh?
Well, of course, because my
Hey,
quilts are wonderful.
Laura. I am. I feel much better. Thank you for asking.
Yes, everybody asked where you were last night, so I told them all that you were feeling well and you went to sleep early.
Oh, y'all are so sweet for asking. I was just wore out. Needed a good night's rest.
The trip caught up with you is what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Today was the first day that I finally felt no, I felt tired today, but it was like a good tired. Like I had slept too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I sleep more than I'm used to, it just makes me want more sleep. If that makes any sense.
I did not sleep at all last night.
Oh my God. You never sleep, Elz. Never. And Darla, apparently you don't either, hon,
No, because she is always on
because
when
you
we
seem
are
to be
on.
up when we're up. I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's quite lonely in my bed.
Aw, poor baby. Isn't he
Poor
horrible?
Hubbers.
So yeah, I just counted them. I have 27 swaps to do.
Oh, Elz. That's
28,
craziness.
28 if I.
How
Darla
the
stuck.
hell are you going to do 27 swaps?
Watch me go. Stuck her foot in it last. You went to sleep, so I
Why, what?
decided.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't have to wait on me.
And Darla said, "Well, it's no fun having the Elz and Laura show."
Well, okay.
So she's left brained, and she can't do anything unless she's copying somebody else's craps.
Oh, Lord.
She's my next challenge. And then Jody piped up, so she got whammed too.
Oh, my goodness. They have no idea what they're getting themselves. There is no telling, Darla, what she's going to send you. You do realize that, right?
It's already packed up. It's ready to. Very simple. For me, it's a simple.
My condolences, Darla.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It may
You got
be
you got
simple, but it's never easy.
Tell Darla what yours
Do
is.
what?
What yours is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We were at Miss Pearl's auction the other day, and she has some piano rolls, which I've never heard of those, and they were in boxes, and everybody seemed to know what they were, except me, of course. So I'm like, well, what do they look like? Because she didn't even open the boxes. So she opens the boxes and she takes them out, and I'm checking it out, and Bima is like, I'll take both. She, because somebody had bought the other one, and Els bought the other two. And Miss Pearl's like, okay. And then Els says, send one to Laura. Laura, that's your challenge. So not only have I never seen one or touched one, I don't even know what people do with them. So I've got some researching to do.
And Darla, being a computer, that is absolutely no excuse. I hack in my spare time. That's why I'm up all night. That's also how I know when my computer buffers, it's not me.
Right. Well, we all know it's YouTube that's wonky, not the
Yeah, because
computer
this.
that Hubbard built.
Wait a minute.
He knows
This
his
buffered
stuff.
last night. This buffered last night.
Really? Your computer?
This
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it buffered last
really?
night. And at the end, they always say, how did your broadcast go? And I told them that it was caca and that it was buffering and stuff.
Yeah.
And I gave them my numbers, what my ups and downs were and everything.
Yeah.
And the guy got back to me first thing this morning. He's like, I haven't had a chance to go watch the whole thing, see what's going on, and then I will get back to you and let you know.
Wow. That is awesome.
Like
Does
15,
YouTube
I
do
swear.
that? I would not doubt it. That's why it's such an awesome app. These kids know their shit, man. They know what they're doing.
I know.
mean, they don't know what it is not to have computers.
Exactly. All right. 2 pocket letter minis, basically 6 ATCs in dragonfly motif.
That'll be pretty. I love dragonflies.
So she goes to the sticker drawer. You know what's sad? I have a whole section in this sticker drawer that's just butterflies.
Oh, I believe it. I think we all have a butterfly collection because who doesn't like butterflies?
I know.
So, Darla, do you work for the government or do you work in the private sector? I was in IT for the USDA, but there's no way I could be a programmer. I would lose my ever-loving mind.
You mean you haven't
What?
lost your ever-loving mind?
Well, I have now, but back then, I actually tried to keep what little I had. You're in private sector. My best friend was going to be a programmer until she did it for about a week, and she was like, no.
Not happening.
She didn't even like it when she was in school. So I don't know what made her think she was going to like it when she graduated.
Insanity?
No, she thought she was going to make, tons of money straight out the door, and it didn't work quite like that. Well, actually, she
Never
did
does.
very well. She did very well. She worked for used to be Hibernia Bank, but now it's Capital One,
Yeah.
and she was paid well. But she's worked for the government for so long that she's spoiled. And with the private sector, you don't accrue time off. You can't take off all the time, that sort of thing. She's
Right.
spoiled. So, of course, she went back to the government. And that's where she is now. She's on an internet sex crimes task force.
Good.
That's what she does. And she goes after them. She's got some stories to tell. Let me tell you. I can't tell them here, but you don't want to know. You do not want to know.
Sick shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's open up this Terra Drive and see if I can find anything. Dragonfly.
I gotta search for serial killer photos. Oh my goodness. Ready for that?
Ooh.
What?
I pulled a whole bunch of peacock images.
Oh, there's some beautiful ones.
Wheel caca. I have to go through the big mess. Oh, those are birds. Butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. More butterflies, more butterflies. Lots more butterflies. Vintage cars. Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah. Or that. Ooh, those. Okay, I got the one I want. This will take forever. Okay, let's see. Portrait, color. Okay. Looks good. Print away.
You know what I just thought about? I'm reading Darla's. I'm spoiled because I've pretty much worked for the same company since I graduated. I left a few times and now I'm an independent consultant. Oh, nice, darling. Good for you.
Yeah, but she gets to charge what she wants.
I just got yeah, 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 yeah. That's all I got from that sentence.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep,
Now she can charge what she wants.
exactly. I used to work for a robotics company, and the engineers there made more than doctors. It was
Oh yeah.
unbelievable the kind of money that they made. And they were all independent contractors.
I
And
don't doubt it.
they just floated around from job to job, and most of them were able to retire by the time they were 50.
Let's see. I like the orange. I like the pink. I'm gonna go with the green. Yeah. When my mom left her last job and decided to go to Raytheon,
Mm-hmm.
she was with them for a few years, and she ended up retiring from there because she got hurt on the job and it was enough to put her out permanently.
Yeah.
And she was making good money when she left there. Real good money.
Well, it took me a long time to figure out that it's not all about money. I thought that for a very long time, but I was also miserable chasing a dollar.
Oh yeah. I have to say I've always been fortunate that in just about every job I've ever had, it was something that I enjoyed. And if it wasn't something that I enjoyed, at least I enjoyed the people I worked with.
Right, right.
Because the last full-time job I had was actually as a licensed insurance agent.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
doing auto and home and life and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I did that was because my daughter, I love her, she swore up and down she could not find a job. She's like, I just
Right.
can't find a Yeah. So I said, okay. So I went into this company that I've never done insurance in my life, but they were hiring and they said they were offering training. I hadn't worked in probably 3-4 years at that time. And I went in and I'm like, they're like, is there anything that can prevent you from doing the job? And I was like, well, let me see. I'm disabled and I do have a service dog. Is that an issue? And they're like, no, you can bring her anytime you need to. I'm like, sometimes I'm in a wheelchair. Sometimes I use a walker. Is that a problem? They're like, no, not a problem. I said, okay. Is that cool? And they were like, sure, no problem. Full training. They hired me on the spot. And I walked out and I looked at her and I said, now get your backside in there and fill out an application.
Oh, can't say anything.
Hi, Allison.
Hey, Allison. We're all crazy. That's what we're doing up.
Exactly.
Freaks tend to
Congregate.
gather. I was going to say congregate, but that sounds too much like church.
Yeah.
Which, if church is what blows your skirt up, there's nothing wrong with that. Didn't mean it that way.
It's just not my cup of tea.
Just not my thing. I was just thinking, I'm pulling all the photos of the serial killers to print out for my journal.
Right.
My book. This isn't really a journal. And I thought, what if something happened to me or I lost my phone or something? And somebody saw all these pictures on my phone?
They would think you were a serial killer in training, honey.
They would think, holy shit, she's taking notes.
She's learning.
So I got to delete this crap as soon as I get it printed. 24 pictures of 24 serial killers? Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, you're going to be a serial killer. We're going to call you Hot Wheels.
My sister would be like, I told you she was the devil, Mom. You wouldn't listen to me.
Oh, God. Oh, honey.
My brother would be like, so has anybody checked the backyard for bodies?
God love him. I can see your mother now. Yes, we had the Dabber dog out last week.
Oh, Lord. Things can be misunderstood. There's always an explanation, almost. Oh, gosh. I don't know what's worse, Allison, being a serial killer or being a serial killer groupie. I mean, now that's a loser.
What you do is you tell them that if anybody ever finds your phone and they find the pictures and they're like, what the hell? Just look at them and go, I'm searching for my next husband.
You said that right when I took a drink.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it? How many times have you made me snort soda out my nose?
True, true.
Mm. Yeah,
Well, the only
I'm starting to worry about Kennedy a little bit.
why
Because she ain't been around.
I know that's not like her. She never showed up last night.
No.
No, Allison, I haven't come across yours yet, thankfully.
But if we do, we'll be sure to hide it.
That's right. Hey, there are women serial killers. There's actually 2 on my list.
Eileen
I would
Warnos.
talk- Huh?
Eileen Warnos.
No, she didn't even make the list. She
Really?
only told 7 people.
Only 7?
Mm-hmm. It may
Damn,
just.
she's slack.
I know. Trying to think. I'm looking at my list, trying to figure out who they were.
One was a little old lady. One had to be a little old lady killing people for their Social Security.
Hmm. Georgia Tan,
Yep.
1924 to 1950. She was a child trafficker who sold children to the black market. Multiple children died due to the harsh abuse caused by Tan. She died of uterine cancer before she could be arrested. Damn. I hope it hurt.
Laura, Darla wants to know if you're a Wiccan.
Hmm?
Darla wants to know if you're a Wiccan.
No, hun, I'm not Wiccan. If I was going to be a Wiccan, I might as well go back to being a Baptist like I used to be. I don't like
Titles?
somebody telling me how to worship my God. What was that name again? Georgia Tam. Tan. Tann. Georgia Tan. She killed 19 children.
Hell, I could do that around here on a Saturday night.
Yeah, you got enough kids running around there on a Saturday night.
They were all here earlier, too.
Yeah, you said earlier today that you were by yourself, and I was like, well, where's all the kiddos?
And their mama came up to borrow the car, and she brought them all with her.
Oh, Lord.
Does anybody else hate corner rounders?
I struggle with them. I don't hate them.
Oh, I do.
You know, Darla, it's not, I don't have anything against God or a divine being or whatever, It's organized religion that makes me want to beat my head against the wall.
It has nothing to do with God. It has to do with people that profess to follow him in large numbers.
Exactly.
That's when it gets scary.
I'm not into cults.
I had a bumper sticker on the back of my truck years ago when my two youngest were little. That was, God, had to be, it was 11, 12 years ago, because it was right around the time that Alex was pregnant with the baby, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a joke. On the back of my truck, it said, get a taste of magic, lick a witch. And I was at the grocery store with my two youngest kids, and this woman out of nowhere comes running up to me. And she's like, oh my God, you should be ashamed. Now, as a joke, one of my kids bought me a license plate, one of those license plate things, you know, that goes around your license plate, that says, my other ride is a broomstick. And this woman, she comes running up to me. She's like, oh my God, oh my God. I was like, are you okay? She's like, she looks at my car and she is like,
hey,
wait.
Nina.
And
Sorry,
she said,
and she said,
are you raising your children that way?
oh my
And I
God.
looked at her, and she had on a regular Christian cross. And I said, are you a Christian? And she said, yes, and I'd love to help you. I said, well, are you raising your children that way? And she just looked at me like I had grown a third eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's just agree to disagree. Go over your own side of the parking lot, okay? And bless my child's heart, my Cassie, I think she was like 6 years old at the time. She pipes up. She goes, yeah, before we curse you.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord.
I love my kids. I really do. Oh. They never bat an eye. They're just like, boom, on it. We got you, Ma.
What drives me nuts is being in the South. Anytime you're going through some kind of crap or you do something that somebody doesn't approve of, they pull the old, I'm going to pray for you. And I always say, really? To which goddess?
Hmm?
And oh, that's not a
good thing.
no.
I told, what am I going to do? He wants to move me to Kentucky. Of course, he wants to put me on 100 acres in the middle of nowhere.
True.
And I don't know if that's for my preservation or for theirs. Do you hear him?
Yes, I heard him yell mine in the background. Personally, I wouldn't want to live anywhere but in the country. Same here, Allison. Same here. And I am not putting down all Christians. I was raised Christian. I have Christian friends, some of the best people I know in the world. One of my best friends is a very devout Christian. I mean, he's a teetotaler, but I trust him with my life. But I also know people who are not Christian and who are either agnostic or atheist or whatever. And they're good people too. They just, most of them that are basically nihilists just are angry, is my take on it. But that's my opinion. I think they had it so rough at some point that they thought, there's just nothing out there, nothing else out there. I think that's a sad way to look at it, though.
Look, I'm a recovering Irish Roman Catholic, so ain't no religion that's got anything on that. Because those people are serious.
Me too, Darla. It's the libertarian way.
So is the Witchy and Elz show PG, PG-13, NR-17, R-rated, or X?
PG-13.
PG-13, yeah.
PG-13. Okay, just so I know how to make this comment. I liked it when I saw the meme that stated essentially either your junk or your chest. You can be proud of it, you can be happy with it, but don't shove it in my face.
Absolutely.
It's good philosophy.
Very true, Allison. Very true.
As far as I'm concerned, whatever floats your boat, as long as it makes you happy and gets you through this life with your what you believe to be your mind intact, hey, great.
Whatever blows your skirt up. Whatever
Exactly.
trips your trigger.
As long as it's a nice breeze that's blowing up the skirt.
Yeah, nobody wants hot air up the skirt. It's not
No,
pleasant.
nice cool breeze, that's always good.
I don't know. My mom always just said there's two things on this planet you do not need to talk to people about: politics and religion.
Yeah.
How I survived my job.
Because it doesn't matter what you do, no matter what opinion you have, you will be wrong.
I accept everybody's opinion. I mean,
Well, you know what they say about
because
opinions,
that's exactly.
right? Everybody's got one.
Absolutely. It's it's your personal belief system. Allison, no. This is
The toilet seat. Oh my god.
do
Sorry.
what?
When it was laying down like that, when I read the comment, I looked at it. It does look like an outhouse toilet
But
seat.
I didn't realize that until she said that.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Allison.
Can I get the dimensions on that? I'm gonna need that when I go make my outhouse.
Kind of a small hole. You better have good aim, Hubbard.
He does.
Okay. I'm a lazy hubber, so I'll sit my ass down and don't care.
Okay.
It's
Tell Allison.
craft paper, Allison. It's a vintage record album. I'm gonna close it though because I don't want other people thinking I'm sitting here playing with an outhouse.
Okay.
This is my messy desk. This is a skull glass with markers and palette knives, and this is my goddess nectar.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything, but Mama's dumb.
What did Mama do?
Tried to jump from the couch to the table and fell right off the table.
Dumb shit.
Oh,
Or she's the one that doesn't have any claws.
glass top table. She should have.
And it's a glass top table.
Wow, and nobody said anything for like how long?
Well, I mean, you live in the country, we thought maybe you were redecorating.
I guess since I've been sitting here talking about serial killers, they thought they should proceed with caution.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing.
I crafted a toilet seat. Look at here. It's functional and beautiful.
Don't laugh. I made a raised planter stand out of 3 pallets. What, last weekend?
He did.
It looks good. It's got a cupboard underneath, and it covers not only the water spigot, but the electrical outlet out the back door so the grandkids can't play with it.
I'm telling you, honey, when we move to Kentucky, you're going to be able to come visit because he's going to make the whole house friendly.
Allison, you're cracking me up.
I don't know about Allison, but tell her about the ramp I built.
No, I bury the bodies in the backyard.
That's what makes the gladiolas grow.
Exactly. That's why I got such a good herb garden.
That and a 55-gallon drum of lime.
And a 55-gallon drum of lime.
Well, you know what they say in crafting. Put a doily on it.
No, that's what some people say in crafting.
I thought that would use washi tape.
Dude,
Did you hear that? He says, I thought that was use washi tape. He probably has no idea what the hell washi tape is.
I was about to say, the sad thing is your husband knows what washi tape is.
Yes, not only do I know what washi tape is, but I've seen most of the ones that she's got in her bin. Or did it get transferred to some other object that hold the number of unruly?
Went to a larger bin.
Went to a larger bin. See, I knew about them and I know what they look like, so don't even try it. It's fancy tape. Let's all say what it is.
No, it's not tape.
Okay, it's wannabe tape. It's fancy wannabe tape.
It's fancy ribbon with a little spin on the back of it.
Okay, yeah. It's fancy wannabe tape.
Oh, good Lord.
I know exactly what washi tape is.
Oh.
Well, now I know how to get people's attention.
Yeah.
I just go live and have my good old toilet seat here open and let them hang around waiting to see how the hell I'm going to craft it.
You know what? There is a place that I go to frequently, okay? We probably go out there 3-4 times a year. It is called Golden Valley. It is between Kingman, Arizona and Laughlin in a big stretch of nothing. And on the side of the road, just like in the middle of nowhere, is like this indoor-outdoor swap meet thing.
Yeah.
And it's a big metal, one of those big, huge metal structures. And inside, people sell all kinds of stuff. You got your prerequisite Walmart return booth, and there's about 5 different crafting booths. And I go there. I find all kinds of really cool beads and charms and lace and trims and things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a guy out there who paints on toilet seats.
Okay.
And he sells them.
What the hell?
there's always a Scentsy and there's always an Avon too.
Yeah.
So
Always.
I have to ask, do people use the toilet seats as the original purpose, or do they hang them on the wall?
They hang them on the wall,
Ugh.
like in a bathroom.
Okay.
And he does like the whole, water scene or flowers. But the thing is they're actually really pretty, and he does hand paint them.
Why's it got to be toilet seats, though?
I don't know. That's just his thing. And I asked him one time, I was like, do you get these new? He goes, yeah.
Maybe he's just really anal.
Oh, good Lord.
Sorry.
Let's
Couldn't
face,
resist.
let's face it. You're never gonna know.
Okay.
That's the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night.
You want dad jokes? I'll do dad jokes.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. I got to look at this package here and see if there's any dragonflies. Yeah. Honey, it's a bird. It's a butterfly. That's Paris. Okay. Yeah,
Don't
dragonfly, man. There's a
Don't
dragonfly.
mix orange and green. You'll get mud. Nope, that's just poop. I meant to do that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, gross, Allison.
Oh, good gravy.
You just have to make sure he used cool colors. Nothing earthy or warm or, none of that.
Oh, good gravy. Oh, let's see.
Where is T when we need her?
Why? So that she can mediate this madhouse?
Oh no, she would have took this and run like hell with it.
Oh.
Oh,
What?
sticky is gross. I didn't think about sticky.
Dimensional. Oh, God, Allison.
What that toilet seat needs is a little texture.
Oh, Nightbot's here.
There she
Sassy's
is.
here. Sassy's here.
I knew T would show up. Her ears were burning. Somebody was talking about poop and she was not in it. Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah, if we're on here long enough, we get a big gold crowd. As soon as people figure out we're here. Actually, I meant to talk to you about that, Laura. I had a few people when I was on last night that were saying that we need to make this a regular weekly show, but we have to set a time.
Okay.
And so
I have no life. I have no problem with that.
So I was thinking a good time would be on a Tuesday. There's nothing else going on Tuesdays.
Yep.
We basically have a captive audience. Sassy, you gotta put your You got to get on your camera for a second so we can put you in.
Yeah, T, I want to see what it looks like with 3 people.
Oh.
Hello.
Miss T.
Man, y'all seem like such prim and proper ladies. I see what you're really like, though. Y'all are as warped as we are.
I know.
I love it.
T has found her crowd. Her people.
Tribe. Well, T, isn't your camera set to your desk? Oh, I remember those, Nina. They smelled nasty.
Yeah.
The freaks come out at night.
Oh, good Lord.
True, T. Oh, Lordy. What an evening. It's a new day, though. Literally.
Oh. All right. Get these little buggers cut out.
Oh, you're on a tablet? Are you in bed already, T?
Yeah, she had enough of us earlier.
Yeah, but her ears were burning. She knew we were talking about her
Probably.
bitchiness.
Something disturbed the force.
Yes.
And she went, I know they're up to something.
Mm-hmm. So nope, you're not in bed or what? In front of the soap? In front of the soap? You're in the tub? I'm confused.
If you have a blurry screen, then you have to refresh F5.
I know. That's what I'm saying, Darla. She heard me. She had to. Yeah, I just refreshed and it's definitely better.
Yeah, I can't because if I refresh, everything crashes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I need to put mine on live chat, not top chat. Okay. Sounds interesting, T.
Hot mess. You know what she's doing? She's painting the troll.
Mine is blurred because I'm using my webcam on my laptop and it doth sucketh the big one.
How big is it?
It's so big.
And then
This one time at band camp,
people will begin to ask themselves why they admit to knowing us.
I am so retarded. I'm such a doofus.
I can't, Allison, I'm sorry, but you are absolutely right. It looks like a piece of wood with a hole in it.
It does. It does. See, here is the
The,
important part.
the poop hole for the tiny people.
This is
And that,
generally where you want the business to go.
and then that's a little tuck spot in the front.
And this is a little divot for your tailbone, for your comfort. Good, Allison. I'm glad.
By the way, did you notice, Witchy, you're first tonight?
Do what?
You're first tonight.
My first what?
It's the Witchy and Elz show tonight.
Oh, it is. It is.
I didn't want to be responsible for this madness.
Oh, okay. You're putting it all on me, huh?
It's on you, babe.
Hey, this was your idea.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, true. It's kind of like a little stand, huh, Allison? Not kickstand, but so that things can hang comfortably.
That's what I say. Tucky spot. Because the older they get, the longer it becomes.
Well, we aren't the only ones that are affected by gravity, thank God.
No. And you know what? I have figured this out. We may have to go through, embarrassing exams our entire lives, right up until menopause. And they get to laugh about
Mm-hmm.
it. But when we hit menopause,
Right.
they start getting prostate exams.
Exactly. That's when they get a finger up their butt.
Hmm. So in our old age, we get to laugh.
That's right. Yep. Get to torment a man by saying, cough.
Okay.
That word makes them jumpy.
Yes,
Why?
God, I love that man of
Boy.
mine. Oh. Oh, okay.
That's got to be the most demeaning position for a man. On their knees on an examination table with their ass up in the air.
You think?
Well, I'm sure some like it, but
You never know. Ah.
What?
That was the earthquake this morning, Sassy.
Hey, did y'all feel that?
Um, one of my daughters did.
Yeah.
She thought the dog was like leaning up against the bed and scratching himself or something. Um, I didn't feel anything. And I called my brother, and he lives in Long Beach, and he said, "Oh yeah, we felt it, but it was nothing."
6.5. I wouldn't call that nothing.
No. So I'm sitting there at work, minding my own business. It's slow as hell. There's nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scrolling through Facebook, and all of a sudden I'm waving back and forth a little bit. I'm like, well, I know I'm tired and bored out of my mind, but I'm not groggy. What the hell? Stood up, and everyone else is like, "Do you feel that?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh yeah, there it is."
Wow.
I slept through it.
I texted her.
Years ago, I lived in California when Alex was little, my oldest, when she was little, and
Mm-hmm.
we lived in a second story apartment, and it was the first time my ex-husband had ever lived in California, and we had an earthquake, and the house is rocking back and forth. And next thing I know, like, he is kicking the bed, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Get up, get up." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "We gotta go." He's got like my little boy, like a football under his arm, my daughter thrown over his shoulder. And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "It's an earthquake. Put them kids back to bed. Just put them
Oh
back."
my gosh. That's scary. Oh my God, Allison, I just read what
Am I missing the good stuff here?
Allison just reminded me of one of the horrors of being a woman.
And what are they? Let me see.
She's talking about looking in the doctor's face while we spread them.
There we go.
Not fun.
Oh,
I've only been in one earthquake, and that was when we lived in Greece. And I was outside, and there was one patch by where we lived of grass. Most of it was just rocks. And there was a big wall over there, and I used to play paddleball by myself against that wall. And I'm sitting there playing or standing there playing paddleball, and suddenly, I started feeling the earth move, and all I could think to do was squat and grab the grass as though I was gripping the earth's head of hair, and I just held on. And by the time I realized it was over, it had been over because it was only a couple of seconds.
of course.
But I stayed there like that for probably a good 3 minutes just because it scared the shit out of me.
Well, it
And
can
that's
be.
my only, huh?
It can be terrifying.
Well, I didn't know anything about Earth. I mean, I had seen them on TV and stuff, and they terrified me because all I could think about was the Earth opening up and swallowing me.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But,
it was out to get you.
huh?
It was out to get you. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. But that was the only time I've ever, and it wasn't that big of one. It didn't like knock stuff out of the cabinets or anything like that.
Well,
No kidding, Allison. I
there,
was.
there's a place in California right at the end of Old Highway 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Point Furman. And if you drive out there, there's a section of road that literally looks like it has been under construction for years because it sits right on a fault line and the road is constantly moving. So in order for them to keep traffic flowing, they are constantly moving the road.
Good God Almighty. Hell, they do that in Louisiana and we don't even have earthquakes. They're just constantly working on roads. I don't know what their deal is.
All right. So now I got a fussy cut. I hate fussy cuts.
Yeah, that's not a fun nightmare to have, Allison.
Not at all.
I had this reoccurring nightmare that this big obese woman and this little bitty skinny man were chasing me and my brother out in the fields around where we lived when I was about 9, I guess. No, younger than that, about 7. No, I don't remember. Anyway, I was a little girl and they were chasing us, and I had gotten off the school bus and went in the house, and there was blood everywhere. And I couldn't find anybody except for my brother. He was just standing there in the hall. He was like 2 at the time in the dream. And uh, anyway, to make a long story short, kind of late for that, I realize. Um, I had this dream for years and years and years, and I couldn't figure out who this couple was. They seemed familiar to me, but I didn't know who they were. And it turned out that my mom was like, well, that was your step aunt and uncle. And then I remembered them. And then after that, I never had the dream again. Aren't those pretty? I love the dragonflies.
I could send them to you and you could fussy cut them.
Yeah, I love fussy cutting. Doesn't bother me.
I know you do, you sick woman.
I know. You know I gotta be different.
Let's take an instant poll. Who likes to fussy cut? Nobody's jumping up except for you.
Apparently, Nina likes to fussy cut and sometimes fart at the same time, too. That's what it says on the screen.
What? Where? You know, I still hate going across bridges. They drive me crazy. And so whenever time we go out driving someplace, and I drive everywhere, I close my eyes going across the bridge.
Darla, you like fussy cutting? I find it relaxing. You know, kind of like crocheting or just something to do with your hands, and you can just kind of fade out and do it. It's meditative.
No.
Fussy party.
All right. So this guy's losing his antenna. They're gone.
Where did T go? Did she go to bed? Oh, there she is.
Oh, God, no. She's still around.
I see her. Yep, sure does, Allison. In fact, I feel like doing that right now, but I don't know. I gotta find something to fussy cut.
I could send you some pictures of some serial killers' heads. You could print those out and fussy cut.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just pulling pictures of them off the internet. Wait, what'd you say?
I could just send you some pictures of them and you could just fussy cut those out.
Ooh, I don't want to fussy cut them.
Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah. All right. One dragonfly.
I want to get some nice flat rocks. Hey, here's something fun. What is everybody's sign? Okay, Elz, you're Gemini, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's see. May 22nd, June 23rd, adaptable, versatile, and communicative.
Well, that's wrong.
T, what are you? Everybody put your sun sign. Okay, so T is the same thing as Elf. Okay, I didn't know that. Allison, Darla, Nina, hello. Oh, here's Chinese astrology. Oh, it doesn't go back far enough. We're all old. We're all too old.
Oh,
Hmm?
Allison, your mother was cruel.
Oh God, that is a bad punishment. Cap, both of y'all are Capricorns. Wow. Let's see, where's Capricorn is prudent, reliable, and persevering. That's Darla and Nina. And Allison is Sagittarius, freedom loving, inquisitive, and adaptable. I'm the same way, Allison. Oh, I see Nightbot.
There you
Squirrel.
go.
I never see him.
I think he likes you and he's just shy.
Maybe so. Maybe he doesn't know I'm here. Maybe I snuck up on him. Oh, no kidding, Allison. 10 kids? Good God Almighty.
Who's got 10 kids?
Allison's mom had 10 kids.
Bless that woman.
Who thumbed down?
You know, I had 7, but we don't talk about that one.
Who gave us a thumbs down?
I don't know.
I'm going to look and see who is up.
We get a thumbs down. It will be my first ever thumbs down.
Hmm.
And I got it with you. That makes it so special.
I know. Hmm. I don't know who did it. Well, thank you, whoever did it. Thanks for watching.
Hate you. Oh, I have some sneaking suspicions of who it could be.
Oh, me too. Oh my gosh, Allison. 14 pregnancies. Yep.
Allison, was your mother Catholic by chance? Mormon?
No, not a T.
I'm not going to
I'm
answer that.
thinking an I.
Incriminate me.
Huh?
I'm not answering that question on the grounds it may intimidate. It may indicate me.
Why does the screen say fussy farting? Nina said that like 20 minutes ago.
I'm sorry.
No, Allison. He wasn't just looking at her. I promise.
It's not when he looked at her, it was how he looked at her.
Exactly.
My first child was born exactly 9 months to the day after the day I got married.
Wow.
So a friend of mine was getting married, and her grandmother knew that because she was actually the nanny for my first kid, and she bought him a TV. Told them to find something better to do.
No kidding. Hey, TV doesn't stop anybody.
Oh, I could say something, but we're live.
Well, I decided to kind of shut up.
You go to bed, honey?
Yep.
Night, Hubber.
Love you. Good night.
Good night, Hubber.
Good night, ladies.
Poor Hubber.
It's almost impossible to offend me, Allison. I mean, really? Have you listened to the conversation tonight?
Have you met us? Now, do be careful, though, because you might offend T.
Yes. Bless T's little pure virgin heart.
I know. I'm going to bring her to Vegas and corrupt her.
You really think you can corrupt T?
We have an all-male hen house here now.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking I could get her there. Just take her to go see the thunder from down under. Step 1 of my diabolical plan. I know, Gigi girl. I'm kind of upset somebody thumbed down us.
Oh, I'm not. My oldest brother told me that they were sitting at the kitchen table once eating cereal for breakfast, and my dad grabbed my mom by the boob and asked him if he wanted me.
Yeah.
I would have loved for a picture to be taken of your brother's face
At that
at
exact
that
moment.
exact moment. That would have been hilarious. I bet his mouth formed a perfect little O.
Ah!
Got milk?
Oh, Lordy. I'm just coloring my dragonfly. I'm being a good girl. Okay. 3 cards, 3 dragonflies.
True, Allison. No cell phones back then. Thank God, huh? I'm so glad we didn't have all that crap when we were kids.
God, no, we'd be as dumb as our kids are.
T, I think you mean she was the original MILF, not he. Dude, what? Oh, they'd go to jail if they lived here. Can't do that here after they have noise ordinances. So,
Everybody's got noise ordinances. It just depends on whether the cops catch them and if they actually do anything about it. Even here, we got noise ordinances.
yeah, it does, Nina.
You know, why am I doing this in the dark?
I don't know. You want it to be a surprise when you finish?
There, I can see.
And then there was light.
It was good.
I agree, Allison. We were the same way. We played outside all the time. The only time we came in during the summertime was to eat.
And to change into our swimming clothes.
yeah.
And to ask our poor mother if we could go swimming over at so-and-so's house, and to which she would say, go, please go, go. Of course, the part we never heard was, drown, you little shit.
Well, well, I don't mean this mean, but when we were kids, we were a little bit smarter than the kids nowadays
Oh, yeah.
because we didn't eat Tide Pods or jump out of our car while it's rolling down the road and dance to a camera and then jump back in. We just didn't think about doing stupid shit like that.
No, because if you did, your mother would find out about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, back then you got spanked at school and then you got spanked at home because your mom found out you got spanked at school.
No, I got spanked at school one time, and the principal fell 2 stories.
Whoopsie.
Oopsie. From then on, my permanent record had big red letters across the front of it. Beware of mother.
Well, my mom tended to believe the teachers over me. Didn't matter how much I said, but Mom, I didn't do it. She didn't believe me. But my mama, oh my God, she would slap a bitch if you said anything against me.
Mm.
Oh yeah, team. We went cruising on Jackson Street every Saturday night.
Entertain everybody. I got to go get some soda.
I agree, Nina. I used to do that with my brother and sister just because I would do all these different crazy voices and stuff, and it just cracked them up. So I would tell all kinds of stories. I did it with my nephews and my niece too. Speaker wars. Yeah. Hey dude, listen to this subwoofer. Right about now, all those guys are, every time somebody says something to them, they're like, huh?
Hmm?
What'd you say? I know, let me turn my sonic ear on. My mom once dragged me to school on a Saturday. I kept saying, but Mom, it's Saturday. She said, oh, and we left. Ain't that funny? Our parents never apologized to us either. I hear parents all the time now, I need to apologize to my child. I spoke to her a bit roughly. Yes, she did. My mom never apologized for nothing. Her answer was always, you better be glad I didn't kill you.
Thank you very much. Are you still alive? That's all that matters. Man, could I get the only bent Coke in the fridge? How am I going to get this thing open?
I'm laughing at Nina.
Come on, baby, pop. Ah.
Oh, I loved paper dolls. And Barbies, I would always cut their hair off and paint their faces. Then I'd start disembodying them, taking them
Disembowel.
apart. No, I didn't disembowel them. I wasn't quite that bad.
I did that once to a Stretch Armstrong.
Mine too, Allison. Whoop. And we could be in a car, and my mom was a little bitty thing, but For some reason, when we were in a car, her arm could suddenly grow to be about 6 feet long, and she could spank our asses and drive at the same time. She never did that. Don't make me pull over. Hell, she didn't pull over. She just stretched until she could slap the piss out of us.
There was no cruise control back then, and the car never slowed down as the flip
Exactly.
and swung around.
Exactly. I'll give you something to cry about.
Our mothers invented the term eyes in the back of her head.
Yep, that's it.
Well, this is definitely a way to get my new graphics all cut down.
Huh?
This is definitely a way for me to get all my graphics, my new graphics cut down.
Yeah.
Wait, I need some of them sticky dot things. Who ate the sticky dots?
Oh, man. Good.
Somebody ate my sticky dots.
Let's see.
My grandmother kept buying me dolls. I just wanted to play with worms in the backyard.
I was a tree climber.
Yeah, yeah. See, I think my mother had it out for us because when we were kids, like we'd go and pick blackberries off the bush. My mother knew it too. Never once till we were like 10, 11 years old and we had moved out of the country did my mother ever say, you know, rattlesnakes hang out in blackberry bushes.
Yep, we did the same thing. Pick blackberries. Snakes love to hang out in blackberry bushes.
Of course, my brother was a smart little shit, you know, and my mama said that, and my brother went, that's okay, they warn you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man, where am I going to put this one? What are you breaking?
Good book.
Okay. Okay, so a regular Tuesday night thing.
What time though?
I'm thinking like 5 my time. That would be 8.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
That's like prime time on YouTube.
Yeah. But nobody else has anything going on Tuesday.
True. Very true. Tuesday and Saturday nights are the most quiet time on YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Now, sticky dots. Time for the sticky dots.
What is this, Saturday? Yep. I got to do Carhartt's auction Saturday.
This coming Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I always miss that woman's auctions.
Huh?
I don't know why I always manage to miss her auctions.
I know, you've never been. She has some really cool stuff, and it's for such a good cause. I love Carhartt. She's my hero.
I got to make a whole bunch of these dangly things too.
What dangling thing?
The glue dangles.
Glue dangles?
Yeah, for the top of the glue bottles. I put the one I have has it has a dragonfly on it. And I bought like 20 of those dragonfly beads. So I made like 20 of them in different colors. I put them in my shop, and in less than an hour, it was like 40, 45 minutes, they were gone.
Oh, wow. Huh. So Darla, she changed it? I thought it was on the 6th. Look at me. Yeah, I thought it was on the 6th. Did she say that in one of her recent lives?
Oh, you evil, evil girl. Did he fit in the dresses?
Hmm?
She said she used to dress her Ken up in the dress, in the Barbie dresses. I said, did he fit?
Yeah, but Darla, I think she's doing it different this month. I need to email her. Because this is the Christmas in July thing, and it's also usually they start at 2 o'clock. She starts
Blech.
this one at 12 o'clock noon because it's going to go so long. It's going to go from 12 to 6. It's going to be 6 hours long.
How do you have that much stuff?
Well, you should see all the donations that she gets, Elz. I mean, people send an unbelievable amount of donations to her.
Well, I mean, I always see her announcements, where she does her reveals for
Hmm.
stuff that she's gotten, but I never get the announcements for her auctions.
That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with the notifications on YouTube. They're just kind of hit and miss because sometimes I get them and sometimes I don't.
I know. Yep.
Sometimes I get them, 30 minutes into the live.
Now, see, the ones I get on my phone, those I get on time.
Right.
But the ones on actual YouTube, those I don't get until after the event starts.
They're always a mess, the ones on YouTube.
Because the one I got today, I got after the meltdown.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think it popped up on my phone when Stacy went live. But otherwise, I would have never,
Gotten it.
yeah, I would have never known she was, because YouTube. And then other times I turn my computer on and I go on YouTube and I get 50 damn notifications popping up at one time. Drives me crazy. That are from like the night before.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thanks, YouTube.
Yeah. Off. No, leave the sticky part there. What is the problem here? All right, got to bling these things here. So let's get this one on.
Those are pretty.
Had an off night. I don't know what happened. She was just suddenly gone. So she had an off night.
She didn't feel well. She was in pain, and you know when you're hurting, you get all irritable and
Cranky.
cranky. And
All right. All right, so now these things need some glitter.
I thought you hated glitter.
I do. But that doesn't mean that my dragonflies don't need sparkle.
True.
So let me correct myself. I'm going to give them a coat of sparkle. Did I tell you somebody glitter bombed me?
No.
Yes, somebody sent me something.
And
I don't know who it was. I've never.
Glitter.
And they filled this one thing with glitter. And I opened it up, and it was glitter everywhere, and I was so mad.
Well, that was an app. You couldn't tell where it was. Where was it postmarked? Florida?
Yep. Problem is I know about 30 people in Florida.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Florida. When did this happen?
Last week. Somebody wants to die. Woman?
Huh? I'm being lazy. I don't want to completely deconstruct the book.
Well, you don't have to assault it.
But it's fun.
I'm telling you, one of these days you're going to wake up. There's going to be a knock at your door. You're going to be, hello? And I'm going to go, come on, crazy lady.
Oh, I wish. I'd be like, let's twirl, Pearl.
Hi, Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hey, Harry. Hey, sweet boy.
He hears you. I know it's that he hears you.
He knows I love him.
He knows I'm going to kill him one of these days.
Hello, sweet boy.
Is that what it is? You know Mommy's going to kill you? You're hoping Laura will save you? She won't.
Which he'll save you, Harry. I won't let nothing happen.
He won't save you. Trust me. Could you get off my dragonfly? Thank you. Yeah, that's a kitty, all right. That's a problem child right there.
No, he's not.
He jumped up here earlier, stepped right in a pile of Mod Podge.
Oh, God.
Then he did that whole weird walk as he walked away, shaking his foot. You know, I just laughed at him and pointed, right?
I love it when they do that. It's so cute.
Could you go lay on your own? I have a spot right there for you that I put up just for you. I keep it cleared. There's a nice towel over there for you. You can see what I'm doing. Please go. Harry, go. Hey. Don't
Hello,
even
Harry. Hello, sweet boy. What are you doing, Harry?
don't you encourage him. His bad
Help
behavior.
her. Help her. Help her do that fussy cutting.
Yeah, decoupage paw. Now, see, I got to go read some. I got to read some of these comments. Hold on. Go. My mail in the car. Yeah, I was glad I opened it at home.
No kidding.
Want love. Ear. Night, Sassy.
Good night, T. Talk to you soon, hon. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you.
We'll talk to you tomorrow, baby. Okay, just so we have to make this informative. If anybody's interested, this is my very own version of Wink of Stella. And it cost me pennies to make. No special chemicals here. Oh, that reminds me. Laura, you got to remind me later today.
Mm-hmm.
Put your marble dust in the shop.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise I'll forget because it's out in the studio.
Well, I still have some. I make my own texture paste with it.
See, I just make mine out of paint and baby powder.
What, your texture paste?
Yeah. Hi, Harry. Do you want to go to bed? You want me to let you in there so you can go to bed? Hmm? Huh? You gonna go to bed? Oh, you're so spoiled. You're such a spoiled boy. Yes, you are.
He's so pretty.
At least he stopped batting the camera.
Yeah.
You want to go to bed? I can let you in. Ooh, big yawn. Yeah, huh? Oh, you gotta go to bed. Can I have kisses? Yawn again. Yeah. No, I'm not turning that light off. Deal with it. Come on. I'll let you in the bedroom. Come on. You can go cuddle with Daddy. Come on. Come on, Harry.
You should go in there and stay with him.
He wants to go to bed. He's tired. Ha ha. In the room with Daddy. Boy.
He wanted to hang out.
Night, Allison.
Good night, Allison. Sweet dreams. Nina and Darla, y'all still hanging in?
Darla's still here.
Look at that. Isn't that a cute image?
Oh, I like it. Nina's still here. Darla's still here. And 2 other people.
Okie dokie. You don't think the 2 other people are us?
No, it doesn't count us.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Does not count us. Which means we have lurkers.
Lurker, lurker, lurker.
Okay, now I got to fit these things in here without bending the wings.
Eh?
Down, down. Okay, that's 1. Whew.
It's after 3 a.m. I can't hear that fast. Say that again?
I have to put them in without bending the wings now.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
2. 2. Number 3. Oh man, I put them in there and I forgot to put the bling bling.
Uh-oh.
Got to put the bling bling.
Gotta have the bling bling.
Put the bling bling. Let's break out some bling bling.
Blingy dingy.
Yes, that is the serial killer journal she's working on. Must have blingy dingies. And I think I want this to look like drops of water.
You finally got it, Nina. Ain't it funny how the later we get, the worse our typing gets?
That's because the later it gets, the more we've typed, the fatter our fingers are.
Yeah, true.
They're swelled up from all that typing.
Yep. Weird. My left hand swells, but my right doesn't.
Oh, honey, both of my hands swell so bad. I really got to get my butt over there and get my surgery.
Purple tunnel.
Yep. I mean, it's all approved and everything. I didn't want to do it during the school year because then Cassie can't be here because she takes care of the babies.
Right. I got
So
you.
I wanted to wait till summer because at least that way she can be here.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm going to have to be, I can't use the walker at that point. So I would have to use the chair if we go anywhere,
Yeah.
which means I have to have her here to put the chair in the car.
Right.
And my chair's nice. It breaks down into like 3 pieces and it's less than 45 pounds a piece.
Mm-hmm.
But still, for me, that's too much.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you aren't supposed to be using your hands.
Exactly.
You would have it on both at the same time?
Well, yeah, because of the anesthesia awareness.
Oh, yeah.
The doctors don't want to go in and do it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And one, I don't blame them because I have beat the crap out of a doctor waking up in the middle of surgery.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you know, you wake up, you don't really know what's going on. So it's like that fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, you know, when I come to in the middle of surgery and somebody's like hurting me, I'm going to fight.
Well, yeah. Good God, I can't imagine waking up in the middle of a surgery.
I scared the crap out of a surgeon one time. He was working on my hand, my right hand. I injured the tendon in my thumb and I snapped it. So they actually had to go in and like replace it with part of the tendon from my index finger.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me under, you know, local anesthesia.
Right.
And they put like 3 or 4 blood pressure cuffs on my arm to reduce bleeding. And he was like working on my arm and I had my arm stretched out and he's like working on it. And I hear him and he says to his assistant, he's like, can you get around there? Because I can't get to that angle to pull that retractor back and I can't see in here. And I reached over with the other arm and grabbed the retractor.
Oh, my God. I bet you scared the shit out of him.
Oh, yeah. I think he crapped his pants right there. Of course, I thought it was funny.
Nina, did you have the surgery? Or do you just need the surgery?
Right. It's like they go, and the weird thing is like because the nerve for your pinky is not connected to the carpal tunnel. Your pinky's still there, but it feels like it's just floating in nothingness because the rest of your hand is numb. It's freaky. Okay, they're all done.
Yep, it's getting to be that time.
Yes, it is. We've been here for over 2 hours, and usually 2 hours is our limit.
Yep. It's late. It is 3:37 here.
Yeah, it is 1:37 here, and I got to get in there and try to get some sleep because I didn't sleep last night. So,
Okay.
I'm going to go take one of my migraine pills and pass out.
Yeah. God, I hate Like, I'm so glad I don't get those anymore. Not like I used to.
Oh, they're bad. They are so bad.
Oh, I know. I
Oh,
would
Harry
throw
gave me
up
a
and
whisker. Harry gave me a whisker.
okay, well, Nina, I'm sorry you have to carpal tunnel too, hon. That is nothing fun.
No, it's like your hands aren't your hands anymore.
Right. Did Darla leave and I didn't see her? Is Darla still here?
Showing her still here.
She might have fallen asleep.
Yep.
Because I think she's later than I am. I think she's an hour. I think she's in Eastern time. So,
It's possible.
all right. Well, good night, ladies. Sweet dreams.
All right, you guys know the drill. Down there, we got some like buttons, some subscribes. Make sure you click on those things, okay? Then like us, ring our bells, share us. We're weird. Bye.
Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. See
Night,
you next
Darla.
time.